One evening, as Maria was strolling the streets with her children on a shady pathway along the river, her husband came by in a carriage with an elegant lady beside him. He stopped, but only to speak to his children, and he completely ignored Maria. And then he drove off in his carriage down the road, never looking back.
I'm surprised she didn't slice those tires.
Yeah, no, this is where, for me, she's not so caring and loving. She actually went into a fit of terrible rage, and she turned this towards her children. She grabbed them and threw them into the river.
Jesus.
But as she kind of watched them disappear downstream, she realized what she had done, and she ran after them along the banks of the river. But it was too late. Maria broke down into inconsolable grief, running down the street, screaming and wailing. The beautiful La Llorona mourned then day and night. During this time, she would not eat, and she walked along the river in her white gown, searching for her boys, hoping that they would come back to her. She cried endlessly as she roamed the riverbanks, and her gown became soiled and torn. When she continued to refuse to eat, she grew thinner until she looked like a walking skeleton. She finally died right there, next to the banks of the river. Not long after her death, her restless spirit began to appear, walking the banks of the Santa Fe River after darkness fell. Her weeping and wailing became a curse of the night, and the people began to be afraid to go out after dark.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll stay in tonight.
Yeah. We got everything we need? Okay, good. Lock the doors.
Good.
Close the shutters. Not going back out.
No, that crazy Maria is still out there.
Get the cat. Get the cat. Bring the cat in now.
She was said to have been seen drifting between the trees along the shoreline or floating on the current with her long white gown spread out upon the water. On many a dark night, people would see her walking along the riverbanks and crying for her children. And so they no longer spoke of her as Maria, but rather La Llorona, the weeping woman. Mm-hmm.